Would you please turn to the person next to you and go, shh? Thank you very much. Before I start, ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to, James has asked me to do a special favour, a special job. And I shall be coming round you all at individual tables, shaking your hands and asking for your dinner money. James has always been careful with money. But it's not true that he lost his wallet in spearmint rhinos. The truth is, he lost the contents of his wallet in spearmint rhinos. Ladies and gentlemen, please play silence for the Elizabeth Taylor of Folkestone. The Molly Bear of Pennant Gardens. The wind beneath James's wings. There's Julie!
Well, I'm not sure, after hearing all that, I can follow it. However, I do want to say hello to all our friends and family here. And of course, we are here to wish Adrienn and James long and happy life together, along with all the luck in the world. And this is where the mother bit becomes emotional and goes mushy, while telling you how happy we all are today. And this is all where Mr. William Bollum can throw up in his sick bucket again. You are yes are here because each and every one of you means something to us. Those of you that know Keith and I will already tell you how proud we are of James and how much we love him. He is and always will be the apple of my eye and the star of my day. Into an exceptionally hard-working, bright, honourable, loyal man whose standards and ethics are increasingly rare in today's world. Friendship and loyalty have been the forefront of this family, and James has been lucky enough to find loyal friends who have supported him through tough times. Not only did he gain a qualification as a chartered accountant, but he has a natural feel for the family business, so it's obviously in his blood. That's quite lucky. He has drive and ambition, and that will ensure the continued growth that any family business needs to succeed, even if he is wearing me and Keith out, and we're all both getting greyer. In our kind of business, it's not uncommon for all the family to be working together, and my family are all the same. We are linked through ties of love and kinship as well as through business, and that business is a way of life, and James can take quite some keeping up with. And we began to think, Keith and I, that he would never find this right. After all, we're only too well aware that James takes quite a bit of keeping up with, but then Adrienn, our princess, bounced into his life, and things were never the same again. To say that we adore Adrienn is a bit of an understatement. She possesses the same hard-working ethics and family values that we have. She's slotted into our lives like the final piece of a jigsaw puzzle. From running arcades and to helping with the donkey work of accounting, we haven't found anything yet she can't turn her hand to. She's an invaluable and an adorable asset. The fact that she actually enjoys having a day out with James, which to those of you who may not know, usually involves being dragged to another arcade in a seaside town and checking out what the competition's got in store. Plus, she's happy to talk shop morning, noon and night, so it's nothing short of a miracle. These factors alone prove she's the perfect fit for James. And as an added bonus, she saved me money because I don't have to list him on eBay, which I have been threatening to do for some time. Keith and I have never seen James so happy. And James over to Adrienn and wish her luck because she's going to need it.
Please play silence for the Gordon Blair of Banoffee Pies, the man who brought chaos to the DJ industry, the man who wears tight trousers to go with his personality. I wrote it myself and I still think it's funny. There's the groom, it's our friend Jay!
Thank you, Harry, for that kind introduction. Dear family and friends, thank you for coming to celebrate our special day. It is truly a special day in our lives. It is such a big day that even the Duchess of Cambridge has gone to great lengths to try and upstage my bride today. I want to say a few words about Adrienn. My life, indeed my whole family's lives, have changed the day we started dating. She's fitting so perfectly with me. I'm truly the luckiest man alive. I love you. And now, back to the star of the show, Adrienn. My side. My tiny boo-boo princess, wifey bear. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses to the beautiful bride.
James Thomas Charles Godden. First time I met him, he introduced himself to me. Hello, I'm James Godden. Then he paused. You know, he was waiting for me to say something. The only problem is I'm from Sussex, so I didn't have a clue what the name Godden meant. So there was no reaction. In any case, my friends call me Gods. Nice to meet you, James. I know it was pretty much the start of it, but we were at university, and some of you will know, a lot of you will know what it's like to go away from home for the first time. Well, he wasn't that far, it was only down the road in Canterbury, but you kind of try very hard, don't you? And you kind of put up with people more than you would normally do so that you can make new friends, you know. And that goes on for a few weeks, and then suddenly you look around and realise that you're still sat next to that weirdo on the first day. 15 years later, I'm still sat next to the weirdo for the first day. You know James, most of you know James is a very good businessman and a very good manager. And what do they say about good managers? They'll give you an idea and they'll make you think it's yours. So for some reason, me, an accountant, thought it'd be a great idea to go to Las Vegas and do as much research on casinos and arcades as possible in 4 days. Okay. Now, I mention this because some of you will know that Adrienn and James, their honeymoon will be going to Las Vegas. Now my claim to fame for the last God knows how many years is that I was the first person to go with James to Las Vegas. Adrienn's claim to fame from next week will be she will be the first person to go to Las Vegas with James as his wife. Fantastic. Now very briefly I'm just going to say the first time I met Adrienn. James had invited me round to dinner and I'd gone over to the flat in Broadstairs and there was this beautiful young lady standing in the kitchen whizzing up an amazing 3-course meal. And it was the best dinner I'd had since the last time Julia cooked for me. Years ago. There comes a time in life when you open your eyes and you realise that you're a very lucky person. There's no greater honour for a person than to be asked by his mate to stand next to him on the day of his marriage. And it is the greatest honour for me to have done that today. As I make a toast to one of the most beautiful women in the world and her new best friend, Adrienn and James, the bride and groom.